I really enjoy using this camera. And I figured I've used it so much, I'm going to make a quick review about it. However, I've got a novel idea. Instead of a bunch of B-roll and voiceovers, I think we're going to take the camera, stick with me here, and we're going to use the camera we're making a review about to film the review, kind of. It'll make more sense in a minute. Just, again, I know it's new, but we're gonna use the actual camera for the review. I know there's 6 microphones. That's not enough. They need 15 or something. Really what we need is the ability to hook up Bluetooth audio, wireless earbuds, or any kind of a USB mic situation without either having to use a dongle, not being able to do it at all, or it actually making it worse. I mean, honestly, audio, it's half the battle anyway. And it shouldn't be a huge fight on top of it. The second thing I don't like, low light. I know, you didn't buy this camera for low light. Quite frankly, neither did I. However, as you and I both know, that's a bit of a crutch on this camera. So I think we should test it out. Without further ado, we are going into this dungeon, aka the shed in my backyard. For reference, it's 8 a.m. We're gonna use this selfie stick to knock down some spider webs. I've been pretty busy. Sorry, I was moving the camera up and down because of the spider web situation. I haven't been down here in quite a bit of time, just because of how busy I've been. However, it is a perfect spot to do a low light test. I honestly figure this dungeon down here, the shed, it's probably quite a bit darker than your home. I mean, these lights aren't the greatest. The sun isn't exactly, you know, slapping through the windows here. I mean, we're in a morning brisk situation. Well, I think that does just about as much low light as I think we need. Again, if you're buying this camera for low light, you stepped in a big spider. Well, my friends, this is the ultimate night test. Let's move quick so we can get you right back to the dungeon. I have no idea what that was, but it certainly sounded concerning, did it not? Let's flip all these on real quick, just so you can get kind of a, let's say you're in the city vibe, right? Lights, but still dark. Let's see what's going on over here. I think we'll avoid going over there for a minute. We're going to turn this off. All right, let's get you right back to the dungeon. If you're buying this camera for low light, you should reprioritize your priorities. Also, my outfit, got the summer tracksuit on. You know how middle-aged men roll. It's tracksuit season, baby. Quick transition from dark to light. Did we turn that light off? We did. However, it appears they're making a Bluetooth microphone system, which is going to resolve this entire situation. Not for this camera, of course, but all the upcoming ones, hopefully. You talk about hope. Other than that, I really like this camera. Quite frankly, it does something different than my iPhone or the other cameras that I have. It creates a unique shot, which I find to be, honestly, refreshing and entertaining. It's really put a spark back into my vlogging. Doesn't matter that people don't watch. I make these videos for absolute therapy, for personal therapy and relaxation, which I think a lot of people do. Honestly, thank you for watching. Do I think you should buy this camera? I don't have any idea. I don't even care. Check this out. Found that thing in the yard. There it is. Well, I just was giving you some different perspectives. I can do this. I can do this. I can do things like this. Which can be fun. I can point, flip the camera, which, as you know, is, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you random things you already know, because I'm making a video. My friends, basically what I'm saying is, I'm making this video for the algorithm. Everybody's making GoPro videos because of the upcoming Mission 1, and I thought, I'll just jump on the bandwagon. Pretty hard. And I've done it. And you, my friends, have been sucked into the event. So, thank you very much for watching. Whatever day it is for you. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know I don't have any idea what day it is here. Which I think is part of the appeal of my life. Ooh, cat, look. Also, the selfie stick that came with it, I know that this is unrelated. It seems kind of fragile to me. I certainly wouldn't hang it out the window of a car. Also, the transfer speeds. Transfer big files when you put on max bit rate when you're recording here, and then you attempt to transfer over Bluetooth to your iPad, let's say. Takes a while. Now, I'm just nitpicking. Also, the battery. You talk about a long time to charge. A mess. It goes from 0 to 100 in like days. Other than that, honestly, I love this camera. And GoPro, I really appreciate you making it. I don't actually have any, fanboy status or concern for your life or for your company. However, I just wanted to say, if you would like to send me that Mission 1, I would love to be sent on some tropical island paradise vacation so that I can not only test it out, but give my thoughts and opinions based on a real human being's thoughts and opinions. Now, I'm not paid by anyone. Nobody sent me this camera. In fact, I purchased it at Costco myself. And honestly, my friends, that's right. That's why I've given this honest review. What have we learned? The Bluetooth audio, not good. The audio on the camera itself, so-so. The picture quality, I mean, what more do you want at this time from a 360 camera? It's alright. As far as the rest of the camera itself goes, it looks kind of cool. Right, the selfie stick itself is kind of cool, except for the flimsiness. I don't know why I did that with my fingers. And on top of all of that, I mean, the real point is, it's unique. And it's a lot of fun to film with. I know, they make an X5 and an Osmo 360. But honestly, DJI's having a lot of trouble here in the States. And I'm afraid maybe their app, something might happen with it. Now, I hope it doesn't, obviously. But it might. And the X5, I mean, I don't have any problem with Insta360 at all either. I just flat out happen to have this camera. I must admit I owned a GoPro Hero 12 about a year and a half ago, which I since sold, but the time that I owned it, you talk about beautiful 5.3K 60 frames a second strapped to the top of a car and a suction cup going down the road. I mean, this was some of the greatest footage I'd ever gotten out of a vehicle. So, that had a lot to do with my decision to get this also. Now, of course, my friends, nothing is perfect. And we've went over the bad, we spoke of the good, the joy that it brings, and whether it's something you should buy. I mean, I don't know if you should. Right now we're getting an action shot. Because this is kind of an action camera. Hello? Well, I don't know how much more action. You want the net? We've done it. That could have been a little smoother, but all right. Let's start the review. The GoPro Max 2 camera. Stepped on that. Camera review. Let's try to get this done in one take, shall we? Here we go. I love cameras. And if you are a company that makes cameras, you should send me one. I don't really care if people buy them, but I love making videos about them and using them. So, wouldn't we both win? I don't want to step in a spider web. And that sound, Southern Arizona, I'm going back inside. Later, y'all.